How vital do you think it is to teach our children about body safety? Here are the 6 essential body safety guidelines every parent should teach their children. Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. What is the importance of body safety education? This question might seem straightforward, yet it's a discussion many parents tend to overlook. We emphasize on teaching our kids about water safety, street safety, and even practical precautions like wearing raincoats in the rain or applying sunscreen in sunny weather. But the importance of educating them on personal boundaries often slips through the cracks. Body safety education is an essential aspect of their well-being. It equips them with knowledge about their personal boundaries and empowers them to assert these boundaries confidently. Initiating these discussions should not be delayed. Yes, the conversation might be uncomfortable or intimidating, but the harm caused by neglecting this topic can be significantly more severe. We need to consistently convey to our children that we trust them completely, encouraging them to share anything with us without fear of consequences. Neglecting this topic can harm your child significantly. It's time to break the silence. Asserting personal boundaries. The first guideline focuses on personal boundaries. It's essential for children to understand that their bodies are their own, and they have the power to control who can touch them and how. This means teaching them to confidently decline unwanted physical contact, whether it's a hug, a kiss, or a pat on the back. But here's the tricky part. How do we distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate touches? It's not always black and white. We can begin by explaining that appropriate touches are ones that make them feel safe and loved. These are often public, like a high five from a friend or a hug from grandma. On the other hand, inappropriate touches are those that make them feel uncomfortable or unsafe. These might be touches that happen in private, or touches that involve the parts of the body usually covered by a bathing suit. To make this clear, we can use simple, age-appropriate language and examples they can understand. For instance, we could say, if a friend wants to give you a hug and you don't want to, it's okay to say no. You can suggest a high five instead. This encourages them to listen to their own feelings and instincts. It's okay for them to trust their gut when something doesn't feel right. And most importantly, it's crucial for us to reinforce that they won't get into trouble for saying no. They won't hurt someone's feelings or be punished for asserting their boundaries. Remember, your child has the right to say no to any touch that makes them uncomfortable. Establishing a safety network. Let's delve into the second guideline, creating a safety network. It's much like constructing a home. Every brick is vital for the structure's stability. Similarly, each person in your child's safety network plays a key role in their protection. It's crucial to identify a group of trusted individuals that your child can turn to when they feel uneasy or uncertain. This could include parents, teachers, relatives, or family friends. These are the people your child feels comfortable confiding in and trusts to provide help if they ever feel threatened. The safety network should be a carefully curated group, chosen with the child's input. This network isn't just for emergencies. It also serves as a constant reminder that there are people who care about their well-being and are there to support them. A safety network is an essential safety net for your child. Using proper terminology. Now, onto guideline number 3. It's time to talk about terminology. Yes, it might seem a tad bit awkward, but it's crucial. Teaching children the proper names for their private areas is an important step in body safety education. This knowledge can be empowering for them, allowing them to articulate clearly if something isn't quite right. Instead of using made-up words or vague terms, being precise and accurate is key. This helps to eliminate confusion. Clear communication is vital when it comes to ensuring their safety. It also sends a message that these parts of their bodies, like any other parts, are normal and nothing to be ashamed of. But it's not just about the correct terms. It's also about empowering them to speak up against any inappropriate actions. No one, under any circumstances, has the right to touch their private areas. And if someone tries to, or even asks to, they should know it's not okay. So how do you go about this? Start by having open and honest conversations with your child. Make sure they understand that their body is their own and that they have the right to protect their personal space. Encourage them to express their feelings and concerns, and assure them that you're there to listen and support them. Remember, it's not a one-time talk. Keep the lines of communication open and revisit these discussions regularly. Your child should feel confident to speak up if anyone tries to touch those parts or ask them to do so. Understanding safe and unsafe touch. Guideline 4 is about understanding safe and unsafe touch. To protect our children, we need to empower them with the ability to distinguish between safe and unsafe touch. Safe touch refers to those affectionate gestures that make them feel secure, comfortable, and loved. It could be a warm hug from a loved one, a high five from a friend, or a pat on the back for a job well done. These actions are marked by respect for personal boundaries, consent, and positive feelings. On the other hand, unsafe touch is any physical contact that makes them feel uneasy, uncomfortable, or threatened. It's an invasion of their personal space without their consent. Unsafe touch can leave a child feeling confused, frightened, or even guilty, even though they're not at fault. This is a crucial distinction to establish early on, as it provides children with an understanding of their own personal boundaries and respect for the boundaries of others. Remember, the child's comfort is paramount. If a touch, even from a familiar person, makes them feel uncomfortable, it's an unsafe touch. It's equally important to remind them that their body is their own, and they have every right to refuse a touch if it makes them feel uncomfortable, no matter who the other person is. Encourage them to trust their instincts and speak up if they ever feel uneasy about a touch, no matter how small it may seem. Help your child differentiate between touches that make them feel secure and loved, and those that make them feel uneasy and threatened. Recognizing signs of danger. Guideline 5 is about recognizing signs of danger. Now, it's important to note that our bodies often send us signals when we're in an uncomfortable or potentially harmful situation. These signals can manifest as physical symptoms. For instance, your child might start sweating more than usual or complain of a stomachache. They might tremble or their heart might beat faster. These are all signs that something might not be right. And while it's normal for children to experience these symptoms occasionally due to nerves or excitement, if they seem to be recurring often and without a clear cause, it might be a sign of deeper discomfort. Let your child know that these are all ways their body might be trying to tell them something isn't right. Teach them to listen to these signals and to act on them by seeking help or removing themselves from the situation. Teach your child to trust their instincts and identify these signs of discomfort. No uncomfortable secrets. Our final guideline is about secrets. Secrets can be fun, like a surprise party or a hidden stash of candy. But sometimes, secrets can be distressing, especially when they make a child feel uncomfortable or upset. It's essential that children understand the difference between these two types of secrets. We need to instill in our children the courage to speak up and confide in a trusted individual about any secret that causes them distress or unease. These trusted individuals could be parents, guardians, teachers, or other adults in their safety network. It's also important to reassure our children that they will not be in trouble for sharing these secrets. On the contrary, they should know that they will be praised for their bravery and honesty. This way, we can ensure our children feel safe, supported, and empowered to protect themselves. Remember, the well-being of your child is paramount. Remind your child, no secret is worth keeping if it makes them feel uncomfortable or upset. Summarizing main points. In conclusion, body safety education is crucial. It's about empowering children to assert their own boundaries, establish a safety network, and use the right terminology. We must start teaching these principles as early as possible, helping kids differentiate between safe and unsafe touch. Recognizing signs of danger and understanding that no secret should make them uncomfortable are also key points. Remember, open communication about body safety empowers children to recognize inappropriate behavior and seek help when needed. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.